Right then, morning folks, we're back at this lovely place again, and today it's time for the driveway. So I need to go and finish off that roof there. I'm not going to bother filming that because I've only got one camera with me today, but obviously you've seen how the method for that. So yeah, we're doing all of this. Now these joints get filled with granite dust afterwards, so we've got a bit of that on order. So on the following day we'll be sweeping all of that back in to the joints as well, so you do not put sand in these guys. And then a little bit later on I'll do a demo on the oil patch removal down there. Because I've got some new oil remover stuff to try out, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to set this up on a time lapse. Kev's going to start on the patio, on the big old driveway while I do that roof. So let's go. Guys, I've messed up, man. Do you know how long that's taken? I know that just looked very quick on the time lapse. When I took over from Kev, just to do probably from about there to there, that's taken an hour, literally 1 hour. And look at all the mud. Oh, let me show you. Bear in mind, 1 hour for that, and I have all of that to go. Oh no. I'm hoping that was like the worst part. I know under here it's not too bad, but there's not really any moss because it's been shaded by this. Same as all sort of next to the house, but yeah, as soon as you come out into the sunny bit, guys, oh my days, no, that wasn't the worst bit, guys, it's just how it is. Oh no. Well, looks like I'll be here for a number of days more than I thought then. So here's the mud. I mean, just off, what's that? That's got to be 60 square meters, maybe a little bit more. All of, holy moly, look at this. Not as much stones as I thought. It is just mud, guys.
No, I'm fine, thank you very much.
I need to get in there now.
Oh, you should push it in like this.
There we are, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Right, can you just do me a favour? Can you just, I'm going to turn my van around
Yeah.
and park some out of the way of the mud. Do you want to just make sure I don't get caught on my hoses?
Yeah.
Right then, good morning folks. This is what Kev was working on yesterday. He couldn't reach up to this bit, so I'm going to do this bit now. And then the dogs came out last night and ran all over it again, so we'll give it another clean over and get this bit done. But yeah, so that's why he wasn't in the video much yesterday, because he was around here getting all this sorted. So right, I'll set you up and then it's just finishing off the drive. I am exhausted guys, really tired. Definitely underestimated this driveway, to be honest with you. So yeah, one extra day after this next week, brushing that gravel in. That probably won't be in this video because this job's taken up most of the week, but I'll put it in another video next week. So if anyone's curious to see how that goes, I don't know how it's going to go because I've never done it, but right, let's get this done. see the drive's clean. We just need to, I need to do another rinse here anyway, and then rinse that last bit off. But yeah, wow, what an area to do, eh? Huge. This roof's still looking glorious as well. I should think so anyway, it's only been a week. So we've made a definite improvement on this so far. I've already done one treatment of it. I've gone in on a second treatment. I'll play the clips on my phone if I haven't already, because I recorded on my phone while I was time-lapsing on this. So yeah, if you remember, this was black and now it's lightening up a little bit. So right then folks, so the product I was using is something from gkproducts.co.uk. so they sent me this stuff out, as you can see there. I don't even think it's on full release yet, it hasn't got like a full label on it yet, but I didn't have a sprayer with me, so I poured 1 litre into a bucket, then used like a soft brush to scrub it in. Now what it's meant to do, it's meant to go white upon sort of contact and reaction. That's how you know it's going to be pulling all that oil out. If you can see here, some of the parts, it's not gone quite white there yet, so I didn't basically put enough on because it had so much on it, it just wasn't penetrating down to the stone. So I put it on, left it for an hour, and then pressure washed it off. As you can see, it took it pretty much all off the wall straight away, but there's still quite a bit that was left on the actual surface. So I thought, right, let's try and get most of that grease off first now. So I've turned the steamer on, turned the boiler on. I thought, right, I'll do 150 degree quick steam clean over the whole thing, just to get any of that sort of oily texture off the surface. So when I put the oil remover again on the second treatment like I'm doing now, as you can see, it's all gone bright white straight away, and that's going to give it the best. But even that first treatment, to be honest, brought loads of it out, because if you remember, it was so dark. Right then folks, that is it for me. Kev has gone, it's just me left, nobody else is here. I'm here all on my own. I feel like I'm in a James Bond movie or something. Such a wicked place. Right, so as expected, we couldn't fully get rid of that oil patch. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for a miracle, but I should have known better, to be honest, because yeah, it just wasn't going to happen, was it? But what do you guys think? It's not bad, is it? Let's be honest. For what it was, I mean, I don't know if I got a video today of what it was, but I definitely looked at it in the last video, so I'll put that clip in. So you can see how it looked before we started cleaning, and obviously when we pressure washed it the first time, it lightened it ever so slightly, but it was still very dark, and really oily as well. Like you could see nothing like water on the surface, it would just like bead on it, whereas now we've completely removed any of the sort of waterproof oily texture to it. It's, you know, it's back to brick now. It's just unfortunately still a little bit discoloured. Yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think? Good advertisement for the GK Products oil remover? I think so. Would I use it again? Definitely, because you're not going to come across patches that bad, are you really? You know, in the common day, and if you do, you kind of got to say, well, we ain't going to be able to get it all off. With any oil stains, really, you can never say for certain, yeah, it will be like new. It depends how long the oil or diesel, whatever, how long it's been on there. The concentrate, like how bad it is. If anything's been sat on it, again, if it's a shaded area, sunny area, there's so many factors with anything that you clean. So it's one of those things where it's impossible to say for definite that you can get it off. Or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, somebody tell me. But from what I understand, again, I'm not an oil removal expert, but from what I understand, it's kind of a bit of an job. But I don't know, I would say, guys, that that's pretty good. So it's a thumbs up from me, from the GK Products oil remover. As I say, the other stains up here, you can't even notice they were there now unless you look really closely, whereas before it was big black splodges. I'll put the pictures on screen of how it looked. Really dark, big black splodges all over it. So, you know, basically completely gone. Faint markings. I don't know if it looks better or worse on camera, I can't tell, but again, loads of black here. So yeah, I'm happy. Good little test, because I know a lot of you were watching, looking forward to this video to see how that came out, so I'm glad I could get that filmed for you so you can see exactly what it's all about. There you are, guys, final touches. Oh, stones, and that's why. Get out of there. Can't believe it like that, can we? Oh, come on now. More stones. More stones. Let's try again. Oh, goodness me. Get out of there. There we go. But yeah, hey, what a job. I've got to say, definitely my biggest pressure washing job today. I've done areas which are kind of similar, like it's close, it is really close, but in terms of difficulty, type of block also, definitely the biggest job. I'm glad it was split up into lines here, because it helped me focus on sort of a section at a time. But yeah, I'm pumped. Let's get like a really wide shot all the way from the top here, just so you can kind of take it in. But yeah, 2 days to do all this, not bad really, is it? Plus mucking around, I did do that roof as well behind me over there again on the first day, so, and obviously me and Jess smashed all that out in a day, which was cool. But yeah, check that out guys, what a job. Insane, isn't it? So yeah, that's not all for me. I've got to wait for Ed to get back. He's off out at the moment, so I could just go, but I just want to make sure he's happy with everything before I do. I've got to come back anyway, as I said, to brush all the granite dust into this, which is going to be a job in itself. I don't know if it's going to be harder than cleaning it, because it sounds like a labour intensive job. It's 800 kilograms of granite dust he's got on order, so not far off a ton. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of sweeping on that day, that's for sure. But we had a bit of water leakage. He said there's an issue with this door, so I'm just going to clean up in here and just wipe all that up, get that nice and neat and tidy for him. It's fine down there, so, and wait for these puddles to drain a bit and try and sweep them down as well. So yeah, sorry for the very long outro guys. I hope you've all enjoyed that video. I know it's mostly just time lapse, but we kind of had to get it done, you know, so couldn't do too much close-up filming. Plus, once you've seen one bit of this, you've seen the whole thing. It's just rinse and repeat. Really muddy, really mossy, bzzzt, and clean. So yeah, the rain is here and I'm off home very soon. Thanks for watching guys. This should be up Friday, so happy Friday. Have a good weekend everyone. If you enjoyed this video, press a like, write a comment. If you think I've tackled that badly, if I've done something wrong there, let me know. But my method was, if I didn't explain it, you can spray it on or brush it in, the oil remover. I just literally lathered the whole thing up. I used 2 litres in total on that small area. Brushed it in, left it an hour, power washed it off, then I steam cleaned it, re-treated it again, left it an hour, power washed it off, and that's what we're left with. So I don't know, maybe I could have left it on for 3 hours. Maybe that would have made a better difference. If anyone knows for sure, any experts out there, let me know, because when I come back to start brushing, that's probably going to take me a couple of hours just to get up to this point. So if I could leave some on there for a couple of hours instead of 1 hour, and it makes it perfect, who knows. There is rust in there, so it's actually unearthed the rust that was underneath as well. So I need to get some Stinky Pinky from GK. I've got some in the unit actually. Rust remover, smells, turns purple, horrible stuff. But yeah, I can probably get rid of that. So see you guys in the next video. I can't stop talking, can I? Bye bye.